Good morning, dear students. Today we will study about vernier caliper. In the last lecture, we have stated that there are basically three instruments. By making use of that instrument, you can measure length of any object by direct way. Okay, meter scale, vernier caliper and screw gauge. All three can be used to measure the length of an object. Okay, in this lecture we will study in very detail about vernier caliper. First, what is the definition of vernier caliper? Okay, vernier caliper is the instrument. It is an instrument which can be used to measure the smaller length. Okay, for example, the minimum length which can be measured by the centimeter scale is 0.1 centimeter. This is the minimum length which can be measured by making use of centimeter scale. But the minimum length which can be measured by vernier caliper is 0.01 centimeter. So you can say that vernier caliper is instrument in order to measure smaller length, and the least count of vernier caliper is 0.1 centimeter. 0.01 centimeter. Okay students, definition clear? It is an instrument which is used to measure smaller length, and the minimum length which can be measured by making use of vernier caliper is 0.01 centimeter. Okay, now comes to its construction. How it looks like. Construction of vernier caliper, or you can say description. Okay, the vernier caliper looks like this. See the diagram. This is the diagram of vernier caliper. From this diagram, it is clear that there are basically four parts of vernier caliper. Firstly, here this is the main scale. This is the main scale. Okay, the second part of the vernier caliper is the vernier scale, which can be moved over the main scale. On the vernier scale, you can see there are 10 divisions in millimeter. Okay, and the vernier scale can be moved over the main scale. The third most important part of vernier caliper is movable jaws. Here, AC and BD. These two are jaws, which can be used to hold the object whose length is to be measured. For example, in this diagram, diameter of this sphere is to be measured. Okay, by making use of movable jaws, sphere can be held by making use of movable jaws. Okay, the position of AC jaw is fixed, while the position of BD jaw can be changed according to the need. Okay, the main objective of the jaws is to hold the object whose length is to be measured. Clear? The fourth most important part of the vernier caliper is metallic strip. Here, this is the metallic strip E. Okay, if two jaws touch each other, then the whole metallic strip will be inside the main scale. And as two jaws moves apart from each other, the strip will also get outside from the main scale. Okay students, clear about the description? In the description, you can say that there are four main parts of the vernier caliper. First is main scale, on which there are divisions in millimeter, and vernier scale second part. In this there are 10 divisions, and the vernier scale can be moved over the main scale. And the third part were movable jaws, which are used to hold the object whose length is to be measured. One jaw is fixed, while the position of other jaw can be changed according to the requirement. Okay, the fourth part is metallic strip. Metallic strip which moves according to the motion of a jaws. Okay, all these are the four parts of a vernier caliper. Okay students, firstly we have studied about the definition of vernier scale and then construction. In the construction you have to describe all these four parts with the neat and clean diagram. Okay, now comes to the next point about the vernier caliper. The next point, first was definition, second was construction with diagram, and the third is zero correction, zero error and zero correction. Okay. Now in order to take the reading from vernier caliper, the zero of main scale must be coincide with the zero of vernier scale. Okay students, clear? In order to take reading, in order to take measurement by making use of vernier caliper, the zero of vernier scale must be coincide with the zero of main scale. Okay, but in case main scale's zero does not coincide with the zero of vernier scale, in that case there will be error, and that error is known as zero error. Clear students? Clear students? Okay, I am repeating. Zero error means if the zero of main scale of vernier caliper does not coincide with the zero of vernier scale, then there is the error in the measurement, and that error is known as zero error. Okay, now what is zero correction? In order to correct zero error, we can add or subtract the zero error to the observed value. That is known as zero correction. Okay, simply you can say that in order to correct zero error, we have to add or subtract zero error to the observed value, and this is known as zero correction. The magnitude of zero correction is always equal to the zero error, but its sign is always opposite to the zero error. How? Okay, just consider. We have said that zero error is present when the zero of main scale does not coincide with the zero of vernier scale. Right? Now, if zero of main scale does not coincide with the zero of vernier scale, then there will be two possibilities. Okay, there will be two possibilities. Either zero of vernier scale right to the main scale, or zero of the vernier scale left to the main scale. So, zero error are of two types: positive zero error and negative zero error. Clear? See in this diagram. In this diagram, you can see that zero of main scale does not coincide with the zero of vernier scale. Does not coincide. So, there is zero error. What type zero error? Since the zero of vernier scale is right to the main scale, so this is the positive zero error. Clear? Now, see in this diagram. In this diagram, again you can see that the zero of main scale does not coincide with the zero of vernier scale. So, there is the zero error. What type? Since in this diagram the zero of vernier scale is left to the main scale, so this is the negative zero error. Clear students? Zero error means zero of main scale does not coincide with the zero of vernier scale. And if the zero of vernier scale is right to the main scale, then it is positive zero error, and zero error will be negative if the zero of vernier scale is left to the main scale. Okay, are you getting my point? Okay, now how you can correct positive zero error? If the zero error is positive, then in order to correct the reading, that zero error will be subtracted from the observed reading. Okay, and in case zero error is negative, in order to correct that reading, that quantity will be added to the observed reading. Okay students, you have to note this point. In order to correct positive zero error, you have to subtract. Zero error is positive. Zero error is positive and zero correction is negative. Subtract. And if zero error is negative in nature, then in order to correct that reading, this quantity has to be added to the observed reading. Okay students? Okay. Now moves to the next topic. The next topic is principle of vernier caliper. What is the principle? What is the principle on which vernier caliper works? Okay, here is the principle. If the zero of mean scale coincide with the zero of vernier scale, you can easily observe from this diagram that there are 10 divisions of vernier scale, but there are only 9 divisions of mean scale. Okay, you can see from this diagram that the 10 divisions of vernier scales, 10 divisions of vernier scale is equal to the 9 division of a mean scale. 10 division vernier scale equal to 9 division of a mean scale. In generally, you can say that if there are n division of vernier scale, there will be n minus 1 division of mean scale division. This is the principle of vernier. Okay, here yeah, in the common form, divisions of vernier scale are smaller in size than the smallest division on the mean scale. The graduations are such that n vernier scale divisions coincide with n minus 1 mean scale division. This is the principle of a vernier caliper. Okay students? Okay. Now moves to the next topic. The next topic is least count of vernier scale. Firstly, we have studied about definition of vernier caliper, then construction with diagram. After that, zero error and zero correction. There are two types of zero error, positive and negative. If zero error is of positive in nature, then that value has to be subtracted from the observed reading. And if zero error is of a negative in nature, then that reading has to be added to the observed reading. After that, we have studied about principle of vernier. According to the principle, if there are n divisions of vernier scale divisions, there will be n minus 1 divisions of mean scale division. Okay, now so the next topic is least count of vernier scale. Least count of the next topic is least count of vernier caliper. Okay, the formula for least count of vernier is least count is equal to 1 mean scale division minus 1 vernier scale division. Okay, this is the formula for the least count of vernier caliper. Okay, now from this equation you can calculate value of 1 vernier scale division. What will be the value of 1 vernier scale division? N will shift it here, and the value of 1 vernier scale division will be equal to n minus 1 over n mean scale division. Put this value in this equation. What will be the least count? Least count will be 1 mean scale division minus, what is the value of 1 vernier scale division? The value of 1 vernier scale division is n minus 1 over n. It is n. Okay, n over n mean scale division. Okay, take the mean scale division common. Here will be 1 minus n minus 1 over n mean scale division. Okay, what will be the LCM? The LCM will be n, and here n is multiplied with 1 minus n minus minus plus 1 mean scale division. N will cut with minus n, then what will be the answer? The least count will be 1 by n, mean scale division. Okay, this will be the least count in generally. In general case, the least count of vernier caliper is equal to 1 by n mean scale division. What is the n? What is the n? N is the number of divisions on the vernier scale. And in our laboratory's vernier scale, there are 10 divisions on the vernier scale. So what will be the value of n? The value of n will be 10. Put the value of n, then what will be the value of least count? The value of least count will be 1 by 10. Mean scale division is equal to millimeter. Okay, so what will be the least count? The least count will be 0.1 millimeter. Convert it into centimeter. In centimeter it will be 0.01 centimeter. This is the least count. At the starting of this topic, we also stated that the least count of vernier caliper is 0.01 centimeter, while the least count of centimeter scale is 0.1 centimeter. Okay, in this way you can calculate the least count of a vernier caliper, and the least count of the vernier caliper is 0.01 centimeter, and the formula was 1 mean scale division minus 1 vernier scale division. By applying the principle of vernier, you can calculate the least count of vernier caliper. Okay students, now comes to the point how you can take reading, how you can measure length of smaller objects by making use of vernier caliper. Okay, this is the most important topic. Students, you have to listen carefully. Yeah, here hold the object here whose length is to be measured. Hold the object here whose length is to be measured. Okay, the formula, the observed value will be equal to observation, observation is equal to n plus n into least count. In this way you can take the reading from vernier caliper. What is the value of n? The value of n is the division of main scale, which coincides with the zero of vernier caliper, or which is just before the zero of vernier scale. Okay, n is the, I am repeating students, n is the division of main scale just before the zero of vernier scale. For example, in this diagram, the zero of vernier scale is coincide with 2, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4. 2.4 is the position of division of main scale just before the zero of a vernier scale. This is the vernier scale. Okay, so what will be the value of n? The value of n will be 2.4 plus. What is the small n? Small n is the division of vernier scale. Small n is the division of vernier scale which completely coincide with the any division of main scale. From diagram it is clear that the fifth position of vernier scale is completely coincide with the division of main scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What will be the value of n? 5. And least count was 0.01. Solve it. What you will get? You will get that the answer is 2.45 centimeter. Okay, this is the reading. In this way you can take reading from vernier caliper. Okay, and in case of zero error, if zero error is positive, then you has to subtract that reading from the observed reading, and if zero error is negative, you have to add that value to the observed reading. Okay, in this way you can take the reading from vernier caliper. Okay, students, thank you.